Well, I am at Watro's coffee shop yet again. Can't believe I was driving through and decided I wanted a coffee and look up and it says Watro's. So I know this little coffee shop. I'm gonna stop, so I'm gonna turn this around so you can see it again from a different view. So yeah, it's a nice little coffee shop. Anyway, as you know, the scientific happenings went well. But while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and we'll just do a ruffle shuffle and just see what the cards are going to point to today. I'm not asking anything specifically. We'll just see what the energy is of the moment. And then later, I think I want to talk about, well, maybe I'll just do it now anyway. Some people are asking, for one, when I'm channeling, somebody asks, well, who are you channeling? Okay. People are so caught up in their identifications and body, you know, and I've never been into names, but what gets channeled is different aspects of being, okay, higher awareness, other simultaneous lives that are going on. So all of those things can come into channeling, whether it's on my other lifetimes on other planets or whether it's coming from the direct knowledge of realization, direct from source, direct consciousness. That's what comes through, okay? Comes through as it comes through. Now, even as a child coming in, what was very strange about me, I never said I. It was always we. Well, we're going, you know, well, we who? We're just we. So even as a child, it was pulling from other life happenings that are simultaneously going on in the universe. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about real quickly was every time on the internet I keep hearing these things saying, oh, Trump is, you know, he is embarrassing the US, he's embarrassing us, well, no, I'm not taking that on. He's embarrassing himself, okay? It has nothing to do with me. I'm not taking that on. Those are not my values. That's not my, you know, so I refuse to take it on. Just like I see people taking on these expressions, they get so involved in sports teams, like they're on the field and this is, you know, affecting their whole lives as to who wins or loses. Why are you taking that on? Why are you carrying that expression? Okay? So if you want to take those things on and take on that the U.S. is being embarrassed by this fool, go ahead, take it on. But I refuse to take it on. That's not in my experience. It's not in my reality. You know, so I refuse to take those things on. Anyway, up to you. So let's see what the cards have to say. So the reading's about new information, Ace of Swords. Something new information or new mentality coming in. The energy coming in with it is what's being overturned, seeing from a different viewpoint. Perhaps sacrifices that have been made along the way or may still yet be being made. Above it is a victory. So the energetic victory is coming. It's there. It's in motion. And the foundation is about, the Nine of Pentacles is about wealth. So the wealth that we want to bring in, a wealth of information, new information, a wealth that's taking us to a victory overturning things and seeing it from a different viewpoint. So let's see what's going on today. Emperor. Okay, so the powers that be, or if you're doing a reading on your own expressions, something that you are bringing in. But this could also be the powers that be. The challenge is, they're feeling pushed to the edge. There's a lot of pushback going on now. So this would be about Trump. A lot of pushback is coming in now for him. Endings, above it. The ending is in sight. It is coming. And we will have a victory. People are walking away from him. The emotional distancing is taking place as they see him, just trying to line his pockets at every turn, etc. So, potential outcome, it's about the White House, okay? It's about the White House, outside influence, what's being constructed, what we're building. Above it, the Epstein files not going away. That's going to be his end point. And this is the big emotional drama, and it's also the card for the Democrats, etc. They're going to keep pushing for the Epstein files to be released, so all of that is coming. So let me get these out of the way, and we'll look and see what's driving all of this underneath of it all. So it's a new cup coming in. His cup of abominations is overflowing, okay? Where he's mentally restricted, what's still up in the air when it comes to the world situation. We continue to work on things to build up the strength going forward. We're moving to something new. We're looking at his abuse of power, his attempts to control, and what's being worked on. It's about the mentality, where things stand, where people want to be. He's out in the cold. He's going to continue to try to block things. Things are being pondered now when it comes to what's being birthed in America. We're looking at his ongoing nightmare, and why? Because of the choices he's making in life. So there are those that are now looking and reflecting, and also more investigations taking place. Things are in motion. We're looking at what's being held back, what he's trying to hold on to and trying to continue to manipulate when it comes to what? His delusion, okay? His delusion. What's being handed out? We have a new action that's going to try to temper some things as he's in more mental decline. When it comes to MAGA, etc., they're figuring out their next move. When it comes to Republicans, there's more and more judgment coming in. When it comes to ability to control, the swords are coming out, more truth is coming out. There will be more messages, concrete messages. The lid is off in what's being presented. When it comes to the strength against what? The dark side. And what Trump is trying to do, Trump and the dark side, the things he's been, engaged in. There's new concrete things coming, and it's based on our desires, what's being juggled, shedding more light on it. When it comes to the long term, and the wheel is turning into more truth about what's been hidden, with more messages coming in of action. We continue to fight the good fight for truth, sharing, and moving forward. Okay, when it comes to the lovers and more in-depth information from higher awareness, etc. So that's what we have going on now. Again, if people want to take on that thing of what he's doing and you want to bring it into, your field, into your energy, be my guest. But it has nothing to do with here. It's not my identification. It's not something that's going to be taken on. It's not my energy. Okay? So in this case, again, they can do what they're going to do, but it's fully on himself and his administration and the ones that are buying into that drama. So on that note, I'll leave that here. I'm going to enjoy my coffee and then hit the road yet again.